We're joined by the head coach of the Nittany Lions, Patrick Chambers, leading up to the season. Coach, how was the offseason? Everything go according to plan as you hoped?
Great offseason. I think every coach is going to say great offseason, but we really did. Our guys got better. We shaped their bodies. They worked really hard on the floor, in the weight room, in the sand pits. Academically, they're doing exactly what fans and alums want, because I know that's important to them, doing everything the right way and the Penn State way. And so I think you're going to see a group that's excited to get on the floor and excited to get better, and very optimistic, especially since the end of last season. You know, winning the last 3 out of 4 and learning how to win was really critical, and having mostly everybody back with 4 seniors. So we're excited to tip off the season, get going.
We saw you play a little 5-on-5 over the summer. Certainly seemed like a lot of unselfish basketball. How important is that for this team to be successful?
It's going to be critical because, no, we don't have DJ Newbill, right? And no, we don't have Tim Frazier, and Taylor Battle's not walking through the doors anytime soon. So it's really important for us to share the basketball and make the extra pass and get the best shot that we can and put it inside, put pressure on the paint, and try to get ourselves to the free throw line, or at least put pressure on the paint and get the ball outside for open shots. I think it's going to be a fun style. I think the players are going to enjoy playing this way, a little bit different, not so one player dominated, where everybody's going to have an opportunity. And I think your leading scorer is going to emerge from it, or your second leading scorer, third leading scorer. You know, like I said, the optimism from the end of the season, we had 4 guys close to double figures. Ultimately, that's what you want.
When you look at your front court, how exciting is it for you as a coach to see how they've grown and how they can help you?
Jordan Dickerson had a heck of a year. 7'1", he's down to 236, under 7% body fat. To me, it's everything. So that means he can play 30 minutes. He's going to block shots. He's going to run the floor. He can defend a ball screen. He's going to be able to play the bigs in the Big Ten at a standstill, if not better. So that's exciting to me. Julian Moore's put on weight. He looks great. He's extremely skilled and very versatile. Donovan Jack shooting the ball better than he ever has. Brandon Taylor, so versatile, playing on the wing now and a little bit of the forward spot. So he's excited about that. We're excited about his development. And then Mike is just going to be a defender, rebound, block shot. So we legitimately are 7'1", 6'11", 6'10", 6'9", 6'7", 6'8". 5 players for our front court, which we haven't had in a long time.
When you look at your guards, it's almost as if it's Shep Garner 2.0 and Devin Foster 2.0. Like you were just talking about, Devin Foster, everything was new for him last year, but now he's in the mold and understands the offense, how the game is played at this level. What are you looking for out of those guys?
Well, they got to run the team. They got to play at our pace. They got to take care of the basketball. They got to run our offense, but they got to be great defenders too. Something I thought we did a better job the last 6 to 8 games. Our defense was really tight, really strong. But they really got to be the straw that stirs the drink, and they got to be the leader out there. They got to make sure guys are in a proper position, that everybody understands and knows what they're doing. Speaking of Devin Foster, I would agree with you, Tony. Like, it was all new for him. Everything was so different. It was like a different language. And the second part of the season, or last part of the season, the last 8 to 10 games, he started to figure some things out. He started to pick things up. So I look for him to make a major contribution. And Shep started every game last year. So we just need a consistent effort every day, every night out of Shep, and putting us in position to be successful and hopefully to win games.
You always talk about defense and rebounding first. When it comes to rebounding, you lose Ross Travis, but where do you turn to in terms of a guy that can really get in the paint and get you some rebounds?
I think it's going to be Brandon Taylor, but I want it to be by committee. I want everybody to attack the glass and attack rebounds. I want to be one of the better rebounding teams in the country this year, and we should be. I just told you how tall we are. Told you how big we are at every spot. Even our 2, our 3, our wings, they're going to be 6'5" and up. So we're going to be real long. So we have to rebound the ball. We rebound the ball, we can go and create some easy opportunities for ourselves. So I think Brandon Taylor first, and then you got Donovan, Jordan, and Mike Watkins. I think those guys will really step up and make major contributions on the glass.
Your non-conference schedule, what are your thoughts on that and the challenges it presents? And in addition to that, you go to some bigger metropolitan areas as well. Yeah,
we had a tough non-conference. Maybe to the regular fan, maybe it's not, right? But it is. So you're going to D.C. to play GW, a very good team, an NCAA tournament team. You're going to Boston to play Boston College, so another road game. You're going to Philly to play Drexel at the Palestra, another road contest. So we'll be in New York, we're playing Michigan. So we're playing in major cities, which is great for our fans, great for our students, great for the alums. I hope everybody will come out and support us. But still, nonetheless, we're on the road. And winning on the road is very difficult. So it's going to be a great challenge for us. We set it up specifically to challenge ourselves on the road because the Big Ten is a gauntlet. Playing on the road is very difficult, and we got to win some games on the road. And then we go to Vegas to play Colorado, which will be a great challenge. They're a great team. They're well coached by Coach Boyle. So I think we have a non-conference that's going to prepare us for the rigors and the difficulty of the Big Ten.
Two pieces of the non-conference schedule are games in Rec Hall. Are you excited about getting back there?
You know what? Thanks for bringing that up. I'm fired up to get back there, to exercise any demons that have been left from the prior time that we were there. But still, what an incredible experience it was. And it was a blizzard. I don't know if you remember the day.
I remember.
It was a blizzard. It was crazy.
Yeah.
The fans still came out, the alums, the former players. It was packed. Now we're having two. So I'm hoping a Thursday and a Saturday, so I'm hoping everybody will come out and support kind of the throwback, kind of the retro evenings at Rec Hall. And again, I want to just make sure I say this, thanks to the coaches for allowing us to come in their gym and take it over for a few hours, a few days.
You touched on Mike, but the other two guys, Davis and Josh Reeves, obviously the fans are excited about those guys. How have they worked to get to the point that they are right now?
Well, Josh Reeves, you know, he graduated on a Saturday. He was at Penn State on a Sunday. So he made both summer sessions. So that really put him ahead. And he's doing some amazing things for a freshman. He's really talented, high IQ, freak show, super athletic, really shooting the ball better than I can remember than he shot it in high school. He's working extremely hard on the floor, off the floor, in the weight room. So I think you're going to see a lot of Josh Reeves. I think what you've heard about him is he's every bit of that. And Davis, just getting here, is doing a great job. You can't leave him open for a second, and he only needs this much room to get off a three. So he's a really great three-point shooter. And I didn't mention him, but he's become a very good rebounder. I think it's something that's already in him. He was a very good rebounder in high school, but he's doing a great job on the glass as well. So we have options right now to play real long. We have a lot of depth. There's really no separation between 5 and 11, and that's what the next 40 to 45 days will see.
Finally, I wanted to get into a little bit about just the support system in terms of the administration, everybody, how they've helped you get to the point that you are and how the direction of the program is going from a big picture perspective.
Big picture, you know, Sandy Barber supported me when we were in a little bit of a losing streak, and you know what, quite frankly, I needed it. I think not only did I need it, our staff needed it, our players on the roster needed it, and recruits needed to hear it. They needed to hear it, they needed to see it, and that was enormous. And they're working very closely with me and our staff on trying to make this the best it can be, trying to make the BJC the best event and game day it can be, trying to make Rec Hall just better than it was the first time around. So that type of support kind of gives you a clear head, and you're able to go out and be in the community, and you'll be able to go out in the basketball world and recruit and just have incredible confidence that you know that your leaders are your backbone, and they're gonna be with you every step of the way in the good times and in bad.
What are your expectations?
My expectations this year, Tony, just got to get better every day. You know, it's an old cliche. It's you know, I think Coach Saban says it all the time. I think Coach Carroll from the Seahawks says it all the time. You know, we really have to embrace the process this year. I think the last couple years we put too much pressure on ourselves to be successful out of the gate. You know, we started out 12-1, and then we started the Big Ten, and we kind of hit a little bit of a wall, and we really couldn't recover. We have to embrace the struggle. We have to enjoy the challenges that are presented to us, whatever happens in the long course of a season, because it's truly a journey. And just buy into the process, buy into just get better every day, just create the best habits we can be, and you know what, be the best team by the end of the year, whatever that means, record-wise, whatever that means postseason-wise, be the best team we can be. You know what, the last couple of years, we were the best team at the end of the year every year, and hopefully we can continue that and build off the optimism of the finish of last year.
Coach, we always appreciate your time. Thanks for talking
Tony,
to us.
Great to see you, my man.
Great to see you. Penn State opens November 14th, 1 p.m. against VMI in the Bryce Jordan Center.